Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over my financial goals for 2024. So I have them all listed out right here, but I'm going to be going over each one by one and talking about them a little bit. So my first goal will be to get us close to maxing out my 2023 Roth IRA as possible. So you're able to contribute up to tax day of the next year for the previous year's Roth IRA. So assuming I'm not able to contribute any more this year, I've contributed $1,500 total. That means I'll have $5,000 remaining for next year. So if I divide that by 4 months, that's about like $1,250 per month, which is quite a bit. Also, I do usually do my taxes as soon as I'm able to, as soon as I get all those forms in, which is usually like the first week of February. So assuming I'm able to get all of that done and get something back for my tax return, I hope I'll be able to apply that. I was a new homeowner this year, so I'm hoping that plays a little bit into my tax refund for the year. Last year, I did end up owing quite a bit of money on my tax return. Since my full-time job last year, I ended up doing a ton of overtime, so I'm sure like the tax deduction didn't add up properly, so I owed a lot. But this year, I transitioned to a salaried job in April, and they deduct more actually in taxes, so I'm thinking I'll probably get more of a refund this year. And then kind of going off of that, my next goal is to max out the 2024 Roth IRA in that year. So the contribution limit is $7,000. So that would mean if I'm contributing to the 2023 Roth IRA up until April, that means I'll have 8 months to get $7,000. So that's looking at less than $1,000 per month, which is, better spot than I've been looking at for the 2023. And also that would mean I would have $5,000 from the previous year plus $7,000, so $12,000 total I would be having to contribute. So that's quite a bit of money, but hopefully we'll get there. Then my number 3 goal is to limit my personal spending, kind of my low spend category. So looking at all my other categories, this is really one that I can control and limit. So for some months that I've been looking at that I've been tracking this year, I've been going over this by $100, $150. So my goal is to limit it to $100 to $150 max per month. So that'll be about $1,200 to $1,800 per year for my personal spending. And hopefully we do it. I am on track, at least for the month of December, finally. The past 2 months I haven't been, but I am on track this month, so we're doing better. And then number 4, this is of course, if it's possible, if something pops up, but that would be to get a higher income job. And then I also wrote to minimize percent housing cost contributing to total spent. Because right now, my housing expenses comprise about like 67% of my total income. So that's pretty high. And those are pretty much non-negotiable. I owe what I owe. So the only way I can really adjust or contribute less is if I have an overall higher income. I am constantly looking for jobs to see if there's something that pops up that piques my interest and that also offers more. I did have my year-end review, and I'm getting a 2% raise, and they're not willing to go up anymore for that. But overall, that's not going to amount to much more on my paychecks. And then with the health insurance that's deducted with all the taxes, it's really not going to be much of a difference at all. So hopefully we'll get a higher income job. I have tried in the past to apply to jobs, and usually the income that they offer is the same, if not lower than what I'm making, so it's a tough market for my field. But we'll see what we can do in the year of 2024. And then number 5 is my net worth goal. So I hope to get it upwards to $150,000. Right now we're at $111,000. So I know a lot of it's also contingent on the market. And right now, since I'm contributing, this will definitely have more of an effect. Whereas before I had zero to my investing, so I wasn't really concerned about that. But now it's something that can definitely have more of an effect. If I can, I'll try to contribute to my high yield savings, and that'll be just liquid cash, and that'll be increased every month with the interest that's accrued. And then each month as I pay my mortgage payment, it'll go down a little bit, so my liabilities will go down, which in turn will help my net worth. So those are my 2024 money and financial goals. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to also do a 2024 budget spending plan for what I plan to spend my money on next year. So that'll include any kind of bills and sinking funds, all things like that. So I hope to do that sometime this month. Again, thank you so much for watching.